Today is my last day at the Kimball Pro Bono Clinic in a not full-time, I'm only there part-time, but in my full-time, part-time capacity. And shocker, I'm running late. You want to know why? If you've been keeping up, you might be able to guess. It's because I had sourdough that needed to be baked. So I prepped bagels last night. I've been working on my sourdough bagel recipe, and the last one was really, really good. I just overcooked most of the batch. I cooked 2 in the air fryer on bake setting and they were perfect, but I overcooked the ones in the oven. So wanted to get it right. However, I've been having alarm issues lately. I don't know why. Well, I do. I'm staying up reading too late at night, and so I guess maybe I heard my alarm, but I didn't want to hear my alarm. So I did not get up at the time I was supposed to so that I could bake my bagels leisurely, get ready, go to the gym. No, I didn't do that. I woke up with just enough time to get ready, which meant it was me or the bagels. The bagels did win out. However, I am trying to do a little speak it ready because I am going in public today. So things for today. I have a lot of things to do for next week. I've got 2 court cases next week. One, well, technically we're trying to settle both. One is not going to settle, just the nature of it. It's going to settle essentially, but I'm going to have to go to court and I have to be prepared for court. So there's going to be a lot of that today. It's a Thursday. I've got that court case on Monday and I've got another one on Wednesday. The Wednesday one, we are actively in settlement negotiations. I feel good about this one actually settling. We're pretty close. However, it's just like, you gotta get it finalized and yada yada. Even if we don't finalize it, we'll probably ask for a continuance just so that we can finish. However, it's set for a temporary hearing, and a lot of judges in the county that I work in, they're like, it's temporary. Like, we're just going to have the hearing if we have time. So you do run the risk if you're really close to an agreement, especially one that is going to be better than you'd get in court. You run the risk of, if you don't have it, like, hey, judge, I'm about to submit an order. They're like, we're still negotiating. And depending on how busy they are, they might be like, I don't care, let's just do it. So I need to make a little progress on that, if we're being honest. I will be working on that this afternoon. I also think I have a consult or 2. I have a client meeting that I'm really excited about. I went to not get too much into the details, but I went to the police station last week and I found out some information that I'm really excited to share with my client because it is very helpful to their case. And I just kind of sent an email and said, hey, I have good news. Schedule a meeting with me, because I really wanted to talk about it over the phone versus email. And, there's the whole trope of, oh, let's hop on a call because you don't want to put stuff in writing. There might be a little bit of that. I just want to talk it through. Another thing today, it has become my favorite time of the year. It is beach music season. So where I live, it's like the 30th something year in a row that they've done this, but there is something called beach music, and they have these live bands that perform, and it's basically right outside where I live, so I absolutely love it. My complex is actually doing a happy hour to celebrate the first Thursday beach music day, so I probably will go to that instead of buying tickets. I will listen. The way the trees are, you can't really see the people. I'm very visual, but you can people watch. It's really fun. And honestly, it has been a really crazy busy week. So I don't even know if I would have the energy to actually go to beach music. Oh gosh, I need to check on the bagels. Some of the bagels. They're not quite done. Happy Friday. With the bagel fiasco yesterday, I actually ended up leaving my camera at home and did not get any other footage from yesterday, but we will get caught up today. It is going to be absolutely insane. So I am currently getting ready for court. I got a new client. We met on Wednesday and now we have court. Luckily, it is just a continuance, so nothing crazy. This happens sometimes. The type of case it is a quick case. The court only, it's an ex parte type case, and so when you have a case like that, the court only gives it like 10 days to be set. So we are going today. It is raining. I hate that. I hate walking to court in the rain. It's only a few blocks from my office, which is typically really nice. Get a little extra steps in on the 850-mile challenge journey, but on a rainy day, I'd rather not. I would rather not. So I typically always go in person to court. I just think it's a better showing. And when you are working just a couple blocks from the courthouse, like that's one of the benefits. Technically, I can appear on WebEx. I don't do it often, but I'm really considering it today. Okay, this doesn't look bad in real life, but that I told my hairstylist I did not want a money piece for this reason. Like, oh my gosh, I hate it. I hate it. It looks like a skunk, but we're just gonna have skunk hair today because I was moving slow this morning and did not have time to shower and do the whole thing. Typically when I like have fresh, clean, curled hair, things like that, it doesn't look like a freaking, that's awful. Anywho, I have court, considering doing it virtually because of the rain. We'll see. I will make that call when I get parked downtown. And if it's a light rain, I'll take my cute little clear umbrella that I love. And if it is a heavy rain, I will still take my umbrella and I'm going to go to my office and I'm not going to walk all the way to the courthouse. I don't think my client is appearing in person. I gave the client the information to join online because really it's just a continuance, nothing exciting happening today. But I've got court and then I have a freaking full plate. I have a 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, and a 1:30 consultation for potential new clients. So it is crazy. The big thing on the agenda for me today is I have a client that's getting married very shortly in a few weeks. And I've got to get that client a prenup draft. It's been started. I think about a quarter of it is done. It's a pretty simple one. There's only like one large or like important asset that they're concerned about. So it shouldn't be a big deal to get that finished up today and get that over to the client for review. Going to try to set something early next week to review it. But y'all, next week is also crazy. I am going out of county to court. It's about an hour and a half away from Wake County, which is where I typically practice. So I'll be journeying across the state, just kidding, but across counties to attend court on a child support case I'm very aggravated about, actually, because we were supposed to settle it, and then literally on Wednesday, today's Friday, on a Wednesday, they're like, just kidding, we're not going to do that. Cool. I love the notice on that. I love that you're changing our entire plan, but thank you. So anywho, got to prep for that because it's Monday. I'll probably do a lot of that this weekend, actually. And then I also have a potential case on Wednesday. Oh, I'm like butchering this. I have a potential court case on Wednesday. It is set for court, but I've been in negotiations with the opposing counsel's attorney, and we're pretty close. At least that's what I'm being told by the other lawyer, is that, we're going to get there. I just like things to be done. I like it to be a sure thing. So I would rather actually have a settlement. We haven't actually agreed on anything. I keep sending offers and they're just like, oh no, we don't like that. And that's actually, one of my pet peeves as a lawyer. And it's usually my clients do it, actually. My clients do it, pro se parties doing it, and lawyers do it. Lawyers do it the least amount, but they still do. Is if I, okay, level with me. If you know anything about negotiations. If I send over a proposal, let's call it an offer, that, hey, I'm recommending, that your client gets every other weekend of custody, pays $700 in child support, and they sell the houses with the proceeds in half. Let's just say that's it. Okay, 3 things. I like doing things in 3. So I send over 3 proposals. And I say, and this is whether, like, sometimes I'm presenting it to the client of, oh, I think we should do this. Sometimes I'm presenting it to a lawyer. This is what we're offering. Sometimes I'm presenting it to an unrepresented party. Hey, this is what we're thinking. And to each of these, I always say, if you're not going to agree to these terms, please tell me specifically in each category what you are willing to do, what you want. Please give me a counter proposal to consider. And like, we are very open to negotiations. Let me know. Never fails. 9 out of 10 times it's, I hate this. This is insane. This is absolutely ridiculous. This is not. You know what that's not? It is not productive. It is not a negotiation. You have to actually tell me what it is you want and how we can get there. Like, just saying, I hate it, it's awful. Like, I sent something from yesterday, actually. A client was the one that was irksome because I had an offer from the other side. And I knew my client wasn't going to just accept it. Like, the terms were not what we were hoping for, but you have to have a starting point. This was our starting point of negotiation. And they kind of hold the power. So you've got to just work with that sometimes. So I send it and I say, I don't think that this is something you're going to just agree to on its own, but let me know what you like and what you dislike. If there's any part of this you'll agree to, and then tell me the parts that you're not on board with, and let's give them a counter proposal. I get this long email just saying, oh my gosh, I can't believe what this is. Appalling that they think they can send this and da-da-da-da. I can't do anything with that. I can't get you what you think that me responding with that is going to be helpful. No. Like, I can't say enough. You've got to tell me what it is you actually want for me to negotiate. Like, yes, I bring the strategy and I'm not telling you to tell me what to say, but I need you to tell me what deal you want and tell me that. You can tell me why. I actually don't need the why most of the time because they don't care. Okay, so a little foot check. Gotta get out the door. I'm still learning this camera. So this is one of my favorite little black dresses. I love this like little detail in the neckline and the little sleeves. She's cute. She's got a little ruffle down there. And always the pointy toe shoes. Ignore how dirty my apartment is. Okay, happy Friday. Oh, you can see, I think you can see it's a little rainy out there. If you don't know, this is where the new building that's going to block my view is going. Yay, so happy about that. Oh, you can't see downtown, but if it wasn't rainy and dark, downtown's like, well, maybe you'd see a little bit. There's some skyline out there somewhere. On a clearer day, I'll bring you along for that.